So, I'm with you two.
What'd you expect? You the kind of guy who can only sleep when he's by himself?
No, that's not it. We should have seen this coming, honestly.
Aw, did little Quaddy want to be with the girls? Always gotta watch out for the quiet ones, 'cause there's a hungry wolf somewhere under there, yeah?
Don't call me little catty ever again. And I'm not a wolf. Whatever, I'm fine with this arrangement.
Dear child, for such a young girl, you have a powerful marriage wine. It won't be soon, of course, but I can see you be blessed with a wonderful husband and a happy family.
That sounds like a happy fortune for the next lady of the bistro.
Sure, if Victor, that lunkhead, ever lets you get married, I'll do it. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself.
I suppose just having precise data on hand doesn't cut it. I thought I would end up with a better result.
But hey, you had fun. The vibes are the most important part of this.
Look at mine. Did I do a good job?
Hey, you bet. Well, it's hard to believe a kid made this. You did great, Yoons. Man, I used to make these a lot when I trained here. Good to see I still got it. He's praying to the basket of eggs. Now, if you want these to taste real good, you put some syrup on them. That's a flavor to die for.
Syrup?
On egg?
They came out a touch undercooked. This is more difficult than it seems.
Back to Trails Through Daybreak, where we are going through unique activities in Long Way.
Fishing is something that one can attain mastery of to become one with the mountains, to read the flow of the rivers.
What's with this old guy? Guess he's a fisherman.
You there, sir. You seem interested in fishing. No need to restrain yourself. Come, free yourself and embrace fishing with me. I am Kukai, a master of fishing in the East. I'm holding a bit of a fishing competition. I hope to convey the true mastery of fishing to the people of this land while I am here.
Oh yeah?
Well, this is the season for the dragon trout, and so I chose to make the most of it while the time was on us. Of course, no early registration required. Competition is both the joy and the source of self-improvement in fishing.
As I recall, that's a common fish around Long Way. Didn't plan on a fishing trip, but it's a valid jack.
A fishing competition we just happened to be in time for. What a curious form of serendipity. Fishing? I've never done this before. Just watch. I'm gonna fish up dinner.
No, Yume, you get to watch this time. Don't want you slipping into the river, especially in this season. Don't worry, I'll catch a big fish for the both of us, so you're on my team, got it?
Okay.
So, Van and company joined the fishing competition, just to enjoy the fishing. Though they did compare the fish they managed to catch.
Hey!
It's a whopper. That's a pretty big one.
That's great, Van. Bet you couldn't do it without me helping, huh?
Oh, you know it, Yooms. Would have been hopeless without you.
Oh my, that is very impressive. The impressive dragon trout. I didn't think you had it in you to pull out one that big. You're quite skilled. Have you considered taking up the rod professionally?
I'm good. I only fish as a hobby sometimes. Still, it's a good hobby to have.
Oh!
Well, hell, you got a pretty big one too.
Indeed. I attempted to fish in a fitting manner suggested by the whatever data reporter of the area. With that said, the sensation of the fish tugging the moment it lands on the hook is as thrilling as an experience as I heard.
Good to hear you liked it. Just don't go turn into a hardcore fishmonger on me, eh?
You know, they already had their voice lines ready for Daybreak 2, where they definitely have the fishing minigame in there. Because no way Van and Reset just had sounds for getting a fish for no reason. Though I miss fishing as Reen. I miss him saying... I miss Reen saying, "It's a whopper!" So, what's this one? Well, it's still a lot in better shape than I expected.
Mr. Arkwright, is something amiss?
What's over there?
Oh, no, it's nothing. No reason to bring a bunch of people over. I'll go there later on my own.
No rest for the weary.
This is the wrong way.
We're turning around. Nothing of no pass here. Welcome to Welcome to Long Lane. We're a border city, but as you can see, we're pretty quiet. I had to check something.
Holy shit. Not sure what's going on with the PlayStation servers right now, but it looks like Zenwa Zone Zero episode 286. It looks like that video ain't going anywhere right now. Yep. Holy fuck. I'm kinda glad I looked at that.
There's still a number of folks here from the east passing, though, but nowadays customers are done on the train station or border crossing. These days I focus on keeping peace in town and help visitors with any trouble they run into. Of course, with how peaceful it is, that's not too hard. If you need anything, come by any time. Trust me, you won't be a bother.
All the years I've spent earning and sending back home added up to nothing, huh? The other day I got a letter saying my parents back in my hometown passed away. I don't have anyone to send money to anymore. So, what do I do now? Why work here in the Republic if there's no one left to benefit? Yikes. My hometown's had bad harvest for you. My hometown's had bad harvest for, I guess, almost a decade. There's nothing to eat other than food they buy from outside. That's why I was sending Mira. I was sending it so they could live, and now... Jesus, buddy, I'm sorry. Goodness, I thought I saw a familiar face. Good to see you, Arkwright. He's not here. I don't suppose you come to retake your martial lessons, unofficial student of the Kunlun School?
Come on, I'm here as a tourist. Give me an itty-bitty break. This old lady used to be right up there with Master and piling stuff for me to do. The memories of this place are ones I'd rather forget.
You are Mr. Arkwright's acquaintance, then?
It's enough to say she's been the receptionist since way back then. Don't be fooled by her being all placid looking. She's got strings you can pull that you can't even imagine. Stay frosty around her.
You're making me sound like a criminal, boss. Besides, it's not been like that lately. It's been a long time since we had any truly outstanding talents. Nowadays, we're hard-pressed to deal with problems here and out east. There's plenty to reflect on in the Republic itself, but I can't spare the time for people for that. Of course, if you feel like helping out Arkwright, you and your assistants would be more than welcome.
Think I'll pass working on vacation time. In fact, it feels like she's already got a grip on my stitch here. A handful as always.
There's plenty to reflect on in the Republic itself, but I can't spare the time or people for that. Even near Long Lane, things have gotten hard. Granted, I don't worry about things that won't affect the citizens. I'll get in touch with Hazel and Zin again, I suppose. Also, I don't really need to do performance reviews. Cousin's been, well, cousin. And then there's Gray.
Goodness, she's so dedicated. I cannot help but be impressed.
There's not really any big cases out here in Wonglei, though. With that said, it is the doorway of the East. I'm sure it's rough work dealing with things here. She's good.
He really didn't want to come in. Oh, there's an upstairs. Hate being stuffy. I forget your voice. I didn't know what to think about Eastern culture at first, but it's so complex. It's like there's this effort to achieve harmony with nature, you know? And the town's quiet atmosphere feels like it's an Eastern aesthetic all by itself. The seniors of the guild said something similar, but there really is a lot to learn. I'll do the best that I can. Why are you sitting next to Mahjong, the worst thing in the world? Come to think of it, I heard this place has attracted warriors for a long time. The harsh lands, the crisp air. I can see how it would, I guess. Anyway, gotta put my best foot forward and try to find a way to grow myself. So this is Long Lei. It's amazing. Talk about an Eastern feel. It's different in its own way compared to Longport, and the geography is quite unique. I'm thrilled to be here. Where to go first? What a hard decision. Welcome to Long Lei, doorway to the east. I see you've come by automobile. Ours is a small town, but the main line of the Transcontinental Railroad runs through here. I hope you get to ride it someday. Oh yeah, to reach the eastbound train, you'll need to change over to the platform on the opposite side of the station. There's still a train every few days, but, well, I think things are unstable out that way. What with the environmental problems and all. There aren't as many as there once were, but still. Even these days, many people of Eastern heritage pass through this city. Nowadays, to keep things convenient for train goers, you can go through customs procedures inside the station. Well, hello, doorway to the east. Here's my chance to get everything I need before I head out. I couldn't get out here in time for the direct line. But hey, that gives me a chance to actually prepare. There's a lot of people hoping for our support across the mountains. I've never gone this far east before, but as a proud NGO worker, I've got to do everything I can.
I like the lovely mountains, but the feel of the hot springs, all that. Of course, wait, I like the lovely mountains, the feel of the hot springs, all that. Of course, but for me, traveling is as much about the nose knowing. I'm not sure I can express it. It's the scent of the air that really makes you realize you're in a different place. It's that moment when you get off the train or when you wake up in your lodging embraced by a scent unlike anything until you get back home. For me, those scents really affect my impressions of the places I travel. Wait. I was over at the temple just a bit ago. The scent of that place? Top class. The scent of the trees and the incense really invoke the eastern mood. The Longley Temple serves tea, too, and the tea here in Longley has a really mysterious scent to it. Hey, good timing. Yeah? Wait. What the hell is that huge liquor jug? Did you literally buy that first thing? Hell yeah, I did. Got to talking about the old man who runs the liquor store, and guess what? He sold me the bottle for half off. Man likes me. I was gonna settle in a bit. Just me, a drink, and scenery for flavor. Wanna join me? Liquor in the day is a real treat. Why am I not surprised? Anyway, appreciate it, but I'll pass. No way I'm boozing up before I savor the sweets a long way. Wouldn't be able to enjoy the flavor like that, you know? Sure. That's what I figured. Oh yeah, I saw some martial arts practitioners on their way here. Don't know if they practice some local long way school or what, but I figured I'd go join them later. Wolf.
Now let us all pray together.
Welcome, might you be tourists? I think you will be shocked at how different both our Longley Temple and all of Longley are from other places such as Longport. The culture of Longport inherited more from the coast of the coast of the east, though its sea routes. Longley's cultural heritage comes from the land. It is because of Longley's history as a gateway for the land routes connecting the many cultures as Amelia. What did you say? Longley is known as well as a tourist spot, but it is as much as a gateway eastward now as it has ever been. But I say that, but that side of Longley diminishes as the years turn. Yet there are still travelers from the east who pass through. I believe this is the mission of our temple to help those visitors from afar, and to help the people of this land understand the east.
Our temple has a unique service you might not find in other regions. Eastern tea is free for visitors. Preparing tea and providing it to your guests is a ritual with many meanings far to the east. If you have the time, would you like to experience some long-way tea made with local tea leaves and local water?
Well, it couldn't hurt to do things the long way.
Oh my, afternoon tea, is it? I'd rather have some juice, but okay.
Having accepted, Van and Company marveled at Izumi's tea artistry, and once the tea was served, they took to drinking it.
Ah.
Oh my goodness, look at Van. Man, it's been forever since I had long way tea. It's just seeping into me. It's stuff like this that makes you see how tea culture became so important for things like welcoming guests and even mental training.
The flavor is warm and gentle, one that seeps into the drinker. It feels as if it's spreading into the very depths of my senses. I hadn't considered it before now, but I haven't had the time for relaxing tea like this in a long while.
Yeah, you work hard, which is all good on its own, but it also means you deserve all the rest you can get.
Tea's kinda bitter, but the more I drink it, the more I like it. I know Grandpa drinks tea sometimes, so it must be good.
It takes a pretty smart cookie to be able to appreciate tea, Humes.
And so Van and Company spend relaxing time enjoying and talking over tea.
Gotta move fast. Got places to be, you know.
I think that was the last one. Yeah. Okay. Now we need to swap to other people.
Right.
Because, well, we gotta. If we're gonna finish up our activities. Alright, Fairy and Anya's. Let's go get their palms read.
Oh, I love these autumn leaves. They're so pretty.
That they are. This is around peak time for autumn foliage, so they look extra nice.
Okay. Van! Green ice cream!
Where? Oh, good find, Fairy. That's genuine matcha ice cream.
The fucking fact that Van just went, where? Oh my god. A lot of people kind of, when they saw Van's design, were like, whoa. I was one of those people that when we saw Van's design so long ago that we were like, this is our new pro tag? I don't know about all that. Oh, reset.
Whoa, talk about amazing autumn colors.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright. I'd only seen photographs before, but it's amazing how lovely it can get, isn't it? Supposedly, this very moment, 1 week before the leaves begin to fall, is when they are at their best. Perhaps I'll pick one to bring back with me as a souvenir.
That sounds like you. A good idea, too.
Okay.
So glad we walked over here. That wear was just fantastic. Alright, let's get their palms read. We did give it a spin already, but let's see theirs. A palm reading feels a little embarrassing. I have a lot of questions about the future, though, so why not? That clan does fortune-telling by reading flames. I guess this is different. I'm kind of curious now. I'd love to have my palms read. Young lady, your hands show the destiny line. Young lady, your hands show the destiny line. This line speaks of your luck, for weal or woe. Its direction and branches have many meanings, but it's easy to mark when you will meet your destiny with it. What I can see is that very soon you will have an encounter that will alter your life forever. That makes sense. I suppose I do stand at the turning point right now. Thanks to all the people I've met recently, I've overcome many trials too. I think I choose to believe that's just a positive direction for my future.
Child, your hands clearly show the growth line. Clearly you are someone who spares no effort in everything you do. The growth line. It is a curious one, for I have heard it can shift even the destiny line at times. Should your growth bear fruit, it will likely open a good future for you.
Really? Does that mean I'll be as good as my brother someday?
You're already better than him.
Well then, I'll work even harder.
All your brother does is charge a damn laser pointer. Don't piss me off, game. We have 2 more. Our next ones are just Aaron and Katra. Wind chime or fishing? Fishing. Fishing, 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 fishing. Fishing, 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 fishing. Fishing, 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 fishing. Fishing.
Just you wait, I'll show you the mighty fishing powers of the warriors of Kruga. The water is so clear and clean. I'm sure you can catch a lot here.
Hey!
Great, got another big one. Amazing, to catch such large fish and not just once. You truly have talent for fishing. Are you sure you don't wish to fish professionally? I told you, I'm not gonna get serious about it. Hey, that's a pretty big one. Especially considering your level of experience. If you can already catch fish like this, you can probably get pretty good.
I still don't feel terribly confident, but I do feel like I've learned something thanks to you, Van. I guess even I can manage to catch fish like these with reasonable ease.
Getting pretty handy at this, huh?
Come on!
Aw, Fairy.
I was hoping to catch a real big one.
Hey, it's no use sweating. At least you're not empty-handed, yeah?
Sure, but it means I lose the competition, and losing is lame. Let's do it again, Van.
I just realized how Agnes was standing there, and that didn't look very good. Alright, so, go back to the inn, swap out the team, get Aaron and Katra, read their palms, then we're good to go. So, too fast. Alright, Aaron, Katra. Let's go, lads.
Hello there!
Oh, you thought.
Come again!
I doubt whatever she's going to say has any scientific basis. But you don't meet a fortune teller every day, so it wouldn't hurt to see what she has to say.
Man, fortune telling. Back in Longport, there was this lady who used a crystal ball and some other stuff. I don't give a shit about knowing my future or whatever, but it might be cool. Young man, your hands show the rebellion line. That in of itself is not a bad thing. It shows you are one who holds strong to your own principles. You rebel against that which you cannot accept. It is a symbol of those who would force their will upon the world rather than simply accept the status quo. You're actually the real thing. Looks like I've got official approval from my hands to keep doing whatever the hell I want. Young man. Your hands have a clear intelligence line drawn on them. As you might think, it speaks to the clarity of your mind. It branches, in turn, show the many talents that might bloom within you. Your intelligence line is long, and has many branches. No doubt you will see great success in your academic pursuits.
I'm not quite sure what to make of that confusion at the start. Thank you regardless, ma'am. I'll take your comments as an encouragement.
Free time over. Looks like it's from one of my assistants.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright. Do you have a moment?
Yeah, of course. Everything alright?
Yes, I'm fine. Though I did find something rather peculiar, and I thought it best to report. There was a 4SPG on the bulletin board in front of the station.
Wait, what? How long do you think it's been up there?
I suspect it was put up some time today. Shall we ignore it? We aren't here to work.
I say we look into it. I'll be right there. I'll have to let the others know.
I wonder if word got out around town that we're here.
Or maybe one of the 3 people who sent us the tickets arranged for this.
Someone famous from Hayaway. Elysium's crown prince? Or Elzheim's crown prince? And Professor Hamilton, right? At the very least, I can't imagine Professor Hamilton would do this without saying something. The other 2 don't seem like people who would take such a roundabout approach. What are you talking about? Work? Sorry for excluding you, Yume. Yume, what does the note say?
Sounds like one of the residents has got a problem they need help with. They say it's not something they can ask the guild or the police about either.
Well, good thing we're here to help then.
They want to meet up under the maple tree in front of the inn of all places, too.
So they're the people he mentioned. My sisters brought them up too, but I'm not sure they're worth trusting. Guess I'll sit back and see what they're about for now. And if they come up short, well, out the door they go.
Is this the... Hold on. Is this the guy that we had to, like, stop in Cold Steel 4 for being fucking stupid with Kayla? Is this her younger brother, or... I don't remember what he looked like, actually, but it could be him. Hello there. Senri. You're just a bundle of energy, huh? I can't tell since you've got her with you, but did you come because of my note?
This, right?
What a relief. There was a rumor about you guys making the rounds yesterday, but I wasn't sure whether to believe it or not. So you're the Spriggan from the capital, right?
That's me. What's this about a rumor?
I don't know where it came from, but I heard it through the tourism bureau, the guys at the station and around the stalls. Word was that some people who help with things the police and guild won't touch were going to be staying here. I don't think anyone else actually believed it, though.
Can't say I blame them.
I wonder where it originated from. It couldn't have come from the guild. So why did you believe it? I don't know if I call it believing as much as I was just out of other options. Can I tell you more about what I want your help with, then?
Sure. I can't promise we can help, but we're happy to hear you out. So, one of the visitors to the springs went to the waterfall that's meant to be closed off, eh?
Yeah, she came to Longway 3 days ago. She asked if I knew anywhere that was good for forgetting your worldly woes. Without really thinking, I mentioned the Longway Pubo. Pubu. What does Pubu mean?
It means waterfall. So, Longway Falls, pretty much. That's some kind of tourist destination, then.
Yeah, it's a real sight to see. With a huge white waterfall raining down from far above you. Plenty of people come here to see it, so there are usually tours around that spot. But 4 days ago, a big tree fell across the path. We're getting someone to remove it right now, but until then, it's kind of stuck there.
You see, do you have any idea why she might have gone over to the falls?
I really don't know. I mentioned the tree and that there were monsters in the area, but she just shrugged it off. She just mumbled something to herself about them, not being a big deal. Usually bracers join the tours to keep people safe. You're not supposed to go on your own. I tried to make it clear to her that she really shouldn't go near it, and she said she wouldn't, but...
But you think she was planning to the whole time and just wanted you off her case?
Basically, yeah. I haven't seen her anywhere near town today, even though she's supposed to still be here.
Still, everything you've said so far makes this sound like the perfect job for us in particular. Did you have any specific reason for not bringing it to the police or the guild?
Well, she's staying at the inn like you guys, but it seems like she doesn't want anyone to know she's here, or even who she is. Still, I worked out her identity pretty fast, but then she asked me to keep it a secret. So because of that, I don't really want to make a big scene out of this. I think asking them would do the opposite.
This all sounds strangely familiar. Yeah. That's a funny coincidence. Okay, got it. So you just want us to find her and bring her back, yeah? You got enough to pay us, by the way? The guilds might work for free sometimes, but we don't.
Of course, she gave me a good amount when I showed her around the first day here, so I can definitely pay you. You charge 1,000 mir an hour, right?
How did even our hourly rate get out? Yeah, that and any necessary expenses. That said, this job's about bringing someone home safe, so assuming she's still alive, you could always ask her to pony up. It may not be who we think it is, but we'll find out soon enough.
I'm so glad you're willing to help. The exit that leads to the falls is over there. Just follow the path and you'll eventually get there. I'm sure we'll be fine. Stay safe. Stay here where it's safe. That goes for you, mate, too, of course. Are you going somewhere?
Just on a dangerous picnic. Stay here with him, okay? And I think someone else here should stay so you can contact us if anything happens.
Perhaps myself, Miss Claudel, and Mr. Suishan would be an appropriate choice. We can work on gathering information from the Orbital Network while we're here. That's true. We could also see if the police and the guild know anything that could help us. That all sounds good to me. I've got Theo and Zeros too. Then we should head out as soon as we're ready. Right.
You're staying here, buddy.
Choose the one to leave behind.
We're choosing Fairy to leave behind.
Understood.
Have to use Catra.
Choose who will be left behind in Long Way.
It's gonna have to be Agnes.
So our mysterious woman is staying here in secret and concealing her identity. Yet our client recognized her despite them being unacquainted. I'm going to guess it's Judith.
Yeah, probs. Based on what the kid was saying, I can't think of any other possibility. So, the Queen of Haughtiness is embarking on some soul-searching journey. That's rich. This is my chance to scare the piss out of her. I'm gonna jump Her Highness when she least expects it.
Please don't. Anyway, didn't that kid say there's a tree blocking the road? Yeah, but I doubt it would pose an obstacle for her. She is more than capable of getting past it herself. We should check on her just to be certain, though. So, just what kind of person is she? Initiating investigation mode.
Oh boy.
Actually, Fairy, you need to build your CP.
What is this?
Suggesting physical attacks.
Whoa! Physical attacks? Fuck you.
Charge attack available.
I'll show you a physical attack.
They're stunned! This is it! Activate Shark!
Unleashing Shark Strike.
Here's a physical attack for you.
Activating skills. Boost gauge limit increased.
This'll hurt. Over here! All for you!
Dead. No trouble at all.
That went great.
Suggesting magic attacks.
Come on!
Ugh.
Come on! They're stunned!
Back off, boy.
All in. They flinched! This'll do the trick.
Go, Catra!
Locking on. Fire! Reset!
Nice. Dead.
Enemy suppressed. Let us proceed ahead.
Always got it down, Reset.
Kill him.
There! Keep your guard up!
Sucker!
Good.
Oh, there's a tree.
Hopefully I got some nice data.
What's with that?
Good work, Ketra.
I think she broke it. What? What is it? Oh, you just... Okay, I know.
Well, there's the tree, or at least what remains of it. It lines up with the location we were given. Those are claw marks, but I don't think they came from a monster.
Ah, that lady is one hell of a monster. She could have hopped over it, but instead she raised that shit to the ground with her bare hands. I think she used a whip too, but that's besides the point. She probably just needed to unload some stress.
Very likely. In any event, I think we can safely conclude she has made her way to the waterfall. Now then, shall we head after her? The sooner we find her, the sooner we ease our client's worries. Seriously though, what kind of person is she?
Suggesting magic attacks.
You suggest a lot of things recently.
Charge attack available.
They're stunned.
Unleashing Shard Strike.
Barry.
Crap, wrong character. Fuck.
Skill.
God damn it.
Boost gauge expanded.
Yeah. Sucker.
Let it go.
Nice. Moving on up.
Ooh, a treasure chest!
This can be a big one.
Quite the reception.
There. Come on.
You're doing too much, man.
Come on. Yeah. They flint now.
Up, just get him.
I'll take care of them.
You can totally
Boost
get
level
it.
maximum strength.
Alright, I guess you can.
Activating
Let's go,
skill.
Zero.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Don't mind me.
Got it.
You cannot run! Fire! Mr. Arkride!
Got a whole slew of them.
If you please!
You're not getting away. Blast off! They're down. Hit them fast, Fairy. You
Activate
got this.
skill.
Too late! You're toast!
Here's our chance.
Activating skill.
Here's some extra!
Fairy.
Activate skill.
Shoot it again.
You're toast!
I leveled up.
I'm powered up!
Alright. Keep it going. What in the hell are those over there?
Come on.
Charge attack available.
Now, let's make the first move!
I'm all in. This'll do the trick.
Activating skill.
Optical cannon.
Kill them.
I won't let this chance slip by.
A chance activating
Don't
skill.
worry. Target locked.
Very good. They're dead now.
That went better than I anticipated.
I can always count on you. Extremely cautious. There.
What the fuck are these things? They look weird.
Treasure located.
Yes, treasure
Stay
is
calm and
located.
deal with it. Come on. There. Come on. There. Come on. They're stunned.
Unleashing Shard Strike.
They flinched.
Gotcha, you fuck.
Got it.
Activating
Let's go,
skill.
Zeros.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Hit 'em
Activate
fast,
skill.
Barry.
Too late. You're toast. Reset. Don't mind me.
Just in case.
Activating skill.
Didn't work.
Mr. Arkride.
I wish it did, though.
I suggest we strike now. Attack their weakness
Damn it.
with an arch.
It's over.
Perfect chance.
Activate skill.
Too late. You're toast.
Here's
You know
our
what? Do it
chance.
again.
Activating
Unleashing
skill. Boost gauge limit
This'll
increased.
hurt.
Activating skill.
I'll dice you up. Up to you, Reset.
Activating skill.
Perfect chance.
Oh, no, no, no. You do not do that. Don't even think about it.
This'll hurt.
You better die from
Hit
this.
'em fast,
skill.
Barry.
Here I go.
Thank God.
Oh, I could do better.
Decent amount of experience. Maybe I could come back and maybe grind that for levels, but I don't think I really need to. There's still an end of chapter to play, you know.
Suggesting magic attacks. Suggesting physical attacks.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Engaging enemy.
Don't even try to
Charge
sneak me.
attack available.
Looks like a chest.
Come on.
Enemy stun. Unleashing shard chest to deploy shards.
Here's our chance.
Activating
We're really
ship.
getting that employee of the month. We
Boost
ain't playing
gauge limit
games.
increased.
Don't mind me.
Activating skill.
Target locked. Yeah? Miss Alfayed.
Activating skill.
Too late. You're toast. Fan!
Think
Have
fast.
some money.
Take this.
Give them your all. Perfect chance.
Activating skill.
Too late. You're toast. Praise Arusha and the flames.
You did perfect, Fairy.
Alright, let's see. I think we've done a decent amount of fighting these guys.
Be careful. That thing looks mean.
Huh, looks like a chest.
Get moving. That's a lot of enemies together. Ooh, this is a
Ooh, a
grinding
treasure
spot right
chest.
here. This is a grinding spot.
Treasure located.
That's a good spot to get the levels.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
If I'm not mistaken, that's...
Whoa, that waterfall's huge. Hurry, guys. I want to see it up close.
We will do that in the next.
Cause